to share with you some of my other G.I. Joe custom builds, and it's going to be submarines made out of Pringle canisters, believe it or not. Anyway, ever since I was a kid, I was fascinated with submarines since my dad got me that G.I. Joe Barracuda. I know also James Cameron is like one of those super aquatic freaks that's obsessed with this stuff. And so am I. I think it's the whole concept of putting a person, or in my case a G.I. Joe guy, into some sort of a capsule and putting them underwater and having them come up dry is really fascinating to me. The same as going into outer space, except this is way more accomplishable because you can just put it in a river, or in my case, an aquarium. So, alright, I'm rambling here. Let's get on with it. So here it is, my wolf pack of Pringles G.I. Joe Submarines. Yeah, you can see how cheap this is to build, but let me show you the engineering behind this. So I wanted to have something that would be super cheap and affordable to make, and they're secondhand canisters from Pringles. And who doesn't like Pringles? Salt and vinegar is the best flavor, by the way. That really has nothing to do with this, but I just wanted to really point that out. Now, I was wondering if they can hold water inside without leaking, that they can expel water from getting inside of it. So my theory was correct, and it did hold water. So the next step was I did a small test, and I have this tote of water. I was cleaning my turtle tank out anyway, so I had some extra water. I'm not wasting it, and I'm going to use that for watering my plants later on. Anyway, I put it in that tank, and it really held the water out. And I have some anchors here and some weight, because it's very buoyant, actually. But let me go over a few other details about the engineering or building of these. So like I said, the main body is mostly made of the Pringles canister. This is a poster board that was sealed inside of it, so it keeps all the water out, and you can fit multiple figures inside of this. Another interesting fact that I forgot to mention in the intro to this is that my fascination with submarines is just not with the G.I. Joe Barracuda, even though it looks like the Nautilus, but 50,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the Disney World ride. Man, that was such an inspiration. It was terrifying, but being submerged in water and stuff is just fascinating. I was watching the movie recently, and Captain Nemo is an interesting character. The submarine lifestyle itself is very secluded, recluse, and it seems very peaceful under the calm water and playing the organ. And before I started this review, I was listening to the Captain Nemo organ song, which is like the Dracula theme, but if you let it go a little bit longer, it's not as scary. It's almost peaceful. So you can see the Pringle can, and the poster tube is G.I. Joe scale, and I have the newer version of Copperhead here for scale. He can actually go inside. There's an inside shot. Put him in there. He's in. And you can close the top. I'll show you how water sealed it is in just uno momento. Now keep in mind, these are made to be built on the cheap and disposable. These two I made for just different testing reasons. This one has a short poster tube, and this one goes all the way down. if you're going to build something, you might as well do duplicates and of different configurations to see what works the best. Put these little, I guess, nipples on them for extra buoyancy with the sealant. And I had extra spray paint. Is this the salt vinegar? Yeah, salt vinegar. Oh, so good. This is the paint here. I just primer, black primer, and I had some red paint. I did stripes like Python Patrol, G.I. Joe. But this one would be like a deluxe version because I put this. It is a plank. These are tongue depressors or popsicle sticks. But while it's floating, it actually gives a platform for the figure to stand. Like so. You can see how he's standing on there. It's pretty cool. Alright, so now what I've been waiting for is... I have tried this already, but I'm going to try it again. I'm going to anchor it, and that is submerging it. But this time, I have my pellet gun, which I should review at some point, because it's awesome. But that's the whole point of this project, is this. If I did it out of plastic and shot it with a pellet gun, it might not penetrate plastic, like a 2-liter bottle. But this, it should penetrate. And if water gets in, it should slowly sink. So let's hope for the best. Oh, God bless me.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.